Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys always for all the love and support you guys are showing on the videos. Been reading a lot of comments, seeing a lot of likes and stuff, and that really motivates me to keep making these videos. So keep them coming if you guys enjoy. So today we're going to be going on the highway. It's a pretty nice day, so I shouldn't see any issues. It turns into the exit ramp very well. Like, it just died. It's not like hesitant. It doesn't really like, oh, is this the exit ramp or not? It just knows. Takes the turn very smooth. Stays perfectly centered. Good following distance while also increasing speed. And now it's aware of all the cars that are in front of us. So it's going to start merging. It puts on its left signal and begins to merge. And it does that very well. And it's also going to try getting into the fast lane. It speeds up as that car was getting close, but it does it very well. I hope that was not a rock chip. And now it's getting over. Now to slow down. What I've noticed with electric cars, like with gas cars, like around 100 is like, you know, efficient. 80 kilometers maybe a little bit more efficient. But the faster you go, the more airspeed or whatever, and it increases like drag. So with a gas car, it's only fast, like you go to a certain fast where, you know, like the gear ratios or whatever are efficient, which is around like 100 or something. For those of you who might know more about like gasoline efficiency, like please comment down below about that. I'm not too sure, but like all I know is that, like, you know, the faster you go, the more air drag starts affecting the vehicle. And there's only a certain point where gasoline cars are efficient, but with electric cars, I'm pretty sure the slower you go and the more stops you do is where we're getting to a merge. Oh, it speeds up to go in front of the Jeep, coming real close to the end there. We just made it. That was all FSD. I didn't even speed up. But yeah, with electric cars, it's mainly like traffic situations where it's like the most efficient, because it like regains a lot of that momentum. So that's something to factor in. If you do mainly highway drives, maybe a gasoline car might be more efficient for you. Maybe a hybrid. But if you guys are more city driving, more in traffic, then electric car is very good, because it keeps that efficiency with the regen. Now we turn. Now we're making it to the right lane to get to this exit. It's going to switch over one lane, switch over another lane. It checks there's literally no car there, so it's very aware that it's a safe time to travel, or safe time to switch lanes. And now we're going to be exiting the highway. Now let's see how it does it. It switches over to the furthest right lane, because we're going to make a right off the exit ramp. Personally, I would give these cars on the road a little bit more distance, but it is a big shoulder, so we should be fine. And now we are on the exit ramp. And the car like slows down very smoothly. It doesn't like brake check the cars behind. It just slowly comes to a lower speed. And now we're going to be taking a right at the intersection. Gets into the furthest right lane and slows very well, keeping track of the car in front. And now it turns. We have the green, so it doesn't really have to hesitate that much there. Now we're going to go into the middle lane. And now it's going to come to a complete stop at the light. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying the video, be sure to like and subscribe, and comment down what you guys want to see more of. I've been getting lots of comments about what you guys want to see and stuff, so it's very nice to read and maybe input some of that stuff into my videos. A lot of you guys want to see more different areas and more heavy traffic or more challenging driving situations, so I'm gonna definitely figure out some paths I could take where I could demonstrate some of that. So yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, because a lot of you guys are like new buyers for Teslas, or maybe you guys are looking to purchase FSD. So like, you guys are coming to this channel to see, you know, what FSD could do, or maybe what a Tesla can do, and how's the experience. So comment down below what you guys want to see and what questions you guys have, and anybody watching could help answer those comments. So check out the comments below and see if you guys could give some of your input or what you guys know, and I'll give you my input in the videos. So yeah, the car accelerates well from the light, and let's that Civic merge. It's very nice. A lot of people would thank me, but sometimes it's FSD driving, so I don't know, I feel guilty with taking the thanks because it's not really me. But yeah, so for a lot of you guys that are not driving Teslas, or you know, Tesla let you in, chances are you're thanking FSD. I don't know how many people actually pay for FSD, like for Teslas, like how many people are paid, how many people are not paid, but I feel like it's quite a few that use FSD, because it's one of Tesla's biggest selling point. I feel like. Convertible, damn, pretty sure that's the 911. It's one of my dream cars. And red too, that's nice. Now the light is green, so the car is gonna smoothly follow the car in front, this Lexus. What I want to see in a future update is dodging potholes, or like, you know, sewer things, like the little openings, because sometimes it does hit them, but it's not too serious. It's mainly kind of a nitpick, because most people like to avoid, you know, early, like, you know, getting new tires early because of some pothole or something. And it's staying very well in the lane, even in this like kind of construction area right now. It's keeping a good following distance. It's just slowly and safely going down the street, which I really like. Oh, there's a hazard, and it slowly moves to the left lane there. Yeah, it kind of crossed, but there was no concern for cars, and kind of avoided the hazard and made it a little bit safe. That's the thing with FSD, it's very like responsive to situations that just could arise out of nowhere. Like, that's one of my favorite parts, because like, you know, sometimes with the regular like lane centering and like gasoline cars, they're not very, like, when something happens in the road, it's just crazy. It doesn't really help out as much. So yeah, also guys, check out some of the links in the description. It'll help support the channel. Some stuff for Tesla. The stuff I would recommend is definitely a screen protector if you guys are getting a new Tesla. I saw a few comments saying that you guys are getting a new Tesla, so definitely think about getting a screen protector. So yeah, there's some links in the description. It'll help support the channel, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are looking to get a Tesla. Like, you know, what kind of Tesla, what year, used, new, because I feel like some people are saying, whoa, quick lane change there to avoid the right turning vehicle, and it did that very well. Personally, I wouldn't want it to be doing that, because like I was just talking and it just did something crazy like that, but there was no concern. I looked at the mirror, the car was pretty far back. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Check out some of the playlists that I made. One's for long form videos and one's for short, so you can binge watch some of my content if you guys enjoy this stuff. And yeah, let me know what you guys like. Let me know what you guys want to see, and let me know what you guys want to know. And some of us will help you out in the comments. So yeah, if you guys own a Tesla, check out the comments, answer some questions. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys. Peace.